Hi all, myself Murli and my teammate Priyanka have done a project 2 on interactive visualization for COVID-19 data. So we just want to introduce why we did choose this topic. So we all knew that from the past 2 years COVID-19 has been our daily life and it's keep on changing its mutations and there's not an end to that virus. So we have many websites and articles where we can get all this kind of information, but there is no particular website where we can get all the information like the vaccination rates, the variants, and the deaths after the vaccination, and all those kind of things. So we just want to interact all these kind of things in one page so that it makes the use it helps the people to see that and can get all the information, necessary information. So we got this we got this data from different resources like many websites and articles which we have given the references in the below. So now we coming to the coming to a graph. So for the first we started with the total COVID case and death for the top 20 countries, and over to Priyanka.
More than 195 countries are affected by COVID, but among them, United States has most of the COVID cases, followed by India. And here are the top 20 countries which are most affected by COVID cases. And here I have plotted this in map, and I have used clustering method. When you click a pop-up, a time series will show the total number of cases and deaths corresponding to that particular location. And when it's come to COVID cases for different variants, I have used stacked bar plot to show these cases. When you click here on the legend, it will show the corresponding enable variant. For alpha, United Kingdom has most of the cases. For beta, South Africa has most of the cases. For delta, United Kingdom has most of the cases. For lambda, Argentina has most of the cases, but comparatively less number of cases that are in thousands. And here, the above two I plotted according to the country wise, and here that I have plotted according to the continent. So these are the COVID cases percentage according to the continent, and here is the death COVID death cases according to the continent. And Asia has most of the cases and also has most of the deaths when compared to sorry most of the cases are deaths are in Europe.
And now coming to the active cases. So we just showed what are the total number of cases. Now we just want to show what are the number of active cases by the continent, and we just want to show how many they are in critical state right now. So we just want to plot this two graphs side by side, but the active cases being the higher data and the critical case being smaller data, the critical cases graph is getting diminished. So by keeping side by side, it is not giving a great look. So we just placed the one after the other. So coming to the active cases, we see the North America has the most number of active cases, almost for the 10 with 10 million. And coming to the critical cases by continent, and Asia has the most number of critical cases, which is almost 30,000 cases. And coming to the daily new case for the COVID-19 in USA, so we plotted this color path map to show the details of on which day which state has got the most number of cases. So we can see that we can see that the graph is getting changed when we play it. The graph is getting changed irrespective of the date. We can see some of the days we have most number of cases, so like almost 5,000, 6,000, and some days some states have one less cases. So it gives a detailed information from the time period of March 2nd to November 3rd. And coming to test for total cases in the United States, so we just want to make another correlation between the total tests conducted versus the total cases in the USA. So if you see that the Dakota state has the least number of cases, 53K, whereas the California has the highest number of cases, 5 million cases. So this is just a correlation like how many total tests were conducted, COVID tests were conducted, and how many total cases were got have. to Priyanka.
Coming to death by age, this is plotted for only United States. Most of the uh, cases, most of the deaths are happen in age in older age people, and also male deaths are higher when compared to female, except 85 age and above. And we can also click on this legend so to see them separately. And it's also the y-axis is also dynamically changing according to the number. And here is the vaccination percentages across the countries. This indicates the first dose, and the green indicates the second fully vaccinated percentages. And Spain has the highest vaccinated percentage rate, followed by Malaysia. And here is the death after vaccine. UK has most death after people got vaccinated. We have only plotted 4 countries here because there are no exact stat for the other countries available in the net. There are deaths available, but the people who got vaccinated are died or not is not available exactly. So we don't want to represent any false info here. So we have got exact stat for these 4 countries. And over to Murli.
So, and the last visualization is the latest variant, which is known as Omicron. So, we all knew that from I think in the span of 1 month, we got the COVID has changed its mutation again, and it's named as Omicron. So, it was first developed in the South Africa country. So, we can see South Africa has the most number of cases with 255 cases, and this it. So, whatever the information we provided is up to the recent stats of I think the latest date is on November 3rd. So we just want to give exact information of all the kinds. Thank you.